glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, there is so much excitement here at Oklahoma State. They had great success, reached many highs under Mike Gundy, but they have turned the page, and they have got a new, young, exciting coach in Eric Morris, who has proven himself in Texas football at North Texas. They want to see if he can revamp this once-proud Cowboy program. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma State's offense will get the ball first. And here comes Drew Mestemaker, an incoming transfer out of the portal from North Texas. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled it. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? Put a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Green. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, new head coach Eric Morris essentially brought his entire team from North Texas up here to Stillwater, Oklahoma, and it's a pretty good-looking team, David. When you take a look at the roster, and you don't have to look too much further than their quarterback, Drew Mestemaker. Absolutely lit up college football a year ago. He's got so much talent. He's got size. He's deadly accurate. I don't think anybody doubts this offense is going to be electrifying right out of the gate.
And nobody doubts this offense, but Drew Mestemaker was doubted his whole life. That dude did not start one high school football game. Not a single one. To do what he did at North Texas and now to come to the Cowboys and lead a new squad with Eric Morris, I look forward to big things happening for Oklahoma State because they brought a lot of talent with the running back spot, with the receiver spot. This should be an offense that's carbon copied and ready to go.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Defense in press coverage. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. On the move, he fires. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And, man, that is not the start that he was looking for. This is a dude with a lot of hype coming in the transfer portal at the most important spot, a lot of trust, a lot of belief in him. And this dude's good. But making a mistake early, Jesse, creating the turnover, like this is not how he drew up his first start with his new uniform.
No, David, you kind of wonder if he's just pressing a little bit because you're right. This guy got a lot of publicity this offseason. The expectations for him here are so sky high. You just wonder if he's trying to go out and justify all of it on the very first drive of this game. You just got to settle down. That's a mistake. We've seen this guy bounce back from mistakes in the past. I don't expect this guy's going to have any issue moving forward, but you got to be able to flush that one.
Catch in the middle. It's hooked. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Fast completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dante Moore. He tries to take the top off. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Moore to the air. Pulls it in. It's hooked. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Going to the running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago in Davison and Hill Jr. who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's just like you saw a year ago, man. Like they are committed, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Obviously, having Moore come back at the trigger opens it up. Price transfers in, so it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physicality.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the try is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Snatch it quickly on the left, and they're able to get him down.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Some misdirection with the counter, and the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Ball's at the 27, his offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Catches it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Bear. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Throwing more. Looking for a deep man. Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He's going for the big play. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Hill. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Thanks to grab to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Using his legs, it's Hill. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Moore. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Makes the catch. It's Barnes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The give. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
To the ground, he's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drops.
Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Quarterback keep. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
He wants to go deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here.
Might have a chance. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
He really shows you his skills on that last run, and I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now, today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Bear. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's Moore to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room, it's Hill. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Dante Moore. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Touchdown, Ducks! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the 1st half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Zings it complete to the right. The Cowboys will use their 1st timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. And that ball's free behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Off play action. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Oregon! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Using his legs, it's Hawkins. There he goes. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that in your setup, maybe to put points on the board before the break. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. Looking downfield on first down. And they won't be able to stop the clock. It grabs it inside the 15. That should be the final play of the first half. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the Navy Midshipmen.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throwing more. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. At the 45 on his way. There he goes down the right side. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacked on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And here comes the offense on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll go play action with Moore. Gonna let it fly, and he's got it inside the 25.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago. Because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Making side adjustments here. Moore throws to the wideout. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Gets the back moving.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Got a little grass. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down the...
Snags it, and he's open. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wants to change this route. Here's Moore to throw. Got a man. It's Hooks. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Moore will throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Makes the grab. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Again, it's Moore. Deep shot for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
And I don't think you can outthrow this guy. I mean, just throw it as deep as you possibly can, Palmer. I don't think he had the arm for this guy because that dude can fly. Just throw it up down the field like he does right there, and he just goes and gets it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't have to overthink it, right, David? Just let your fastest guy run in a straight line, run by everybody, and make a big play down the field. That was just an easy fly route for the fastest player on the field, and man, he makes the defense pay.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. That's caught. It's Young. Could not make his way to the corner. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Maybe a double pass. Under fire. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Number 37 in punt formation to kick it away.
The kick is on its way. He gets a block. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Play action, Dylan Raiola. He's going for it all. And that ball is caught. One hand grab.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Davison. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Wide receiver comes in motion. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They bring him down. Not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Now on the counter. Push down for the tackle.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try.
There he goes. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Hand off to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Dante Moore. He uncorks a bullet to the right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. Moore to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. He uncorks one deep. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.